guys, it's Fantayzia and welcome to another Sims news video. So during the live stream that just recently happened for the bunk bed update, we actually got to see some things that I don't think we were supposed to see, and I don't know if they did it on purpose or if it was an accident. I kind of feel like they did it on purpose, but of course I didn't say anything about it and just see if people kind of notice. So there's been some videos about this already, but I was going through the live stream and I went ahead and took my own screenshots of these things so I could show you guys, talk about them, talk about my thoughts and everything like that. So the very first thing, I think it was the first thing that I saw through the live stream, there is another trait slot. So I also saw this all over Twitter and everything, so you guys may already know about this, but if you don't know, there is another trait slot below the aspiration. So usually we have the 3 traits and then we have a bonus trait on the top that comes from our aspiration. Now we have another one on the bottom. And I think this has to do with the aspiration, just like the one that's on the top, but I don't know what it could be. I don't know if we're going to have something added to aspirations. I don't really know what this means. I was like, because obviously if it was just like in the usual spot for regular traits, I'd be like, okay, we're just going to be able to have another trait. But because of the placement of this, I'm actually really curious. This could be a lot of different things. Adding another bonus thing. Well, actually, I don't think it's a bonus trait because if you can see there, you can choose what goes there. It's not automatically putting something there. So it's just a question mark. I don't know if it's something we're going to be able to choose that goes with our aspiration. I don't know if we're going to have another set of bonus traits that come from the aspiration we choose, but we get to pick it. That could be kind of cool. I'm honestly really curious, but I am happy because I've been wanting more trait slots. And even if it's something like this, I still think it's like something added extra and it's something different than just a usual trait. It seems like it's going to be. So I don't know. Like if this means that we're going to get like a whole new set of traits that go with aspirations, that's actually pretty exciting for me anyways, because usually we just have the specific bonus traits that we get with our aspirations. If we're going to actually be able to choose from some depending on the aspiration we choose, that could be pretty interesting. So that happened in the live stream. And then we actually saw, if you guys didn't catch it, because it wasn't for every single hair, there's more hair swatches coming. And we have wanted this so bad. I'm so happy, you guys. Do you see the multiple different brown shades? Like, and the blondes. The only thing I'm a little sad about is I don't see any new redhead shades. And I was like, we definitely need some more reds in there. I just feel like, I don't know, like I just feel like we need more. There's so many different shades when it comes to red hair, like natural red hair, that I just feel like there needs to be a few more. So kind of bummed they didn't add any for that. I don't know why they wouldn't. If they added more for the brown shades and for the blonde, kind of interesting, but maybe we'll get some in the future now that we know like they're adding more. Like I don't even know if this is the final. This is obviously not in the game yet. I mean, it's in the game for that, but you know what I mean. It's not released yet, so they could still be working on it. So maybe they're gonna add in more red shades. I have no idea. So if you guys don't know, usually we have 2 rows. If you guys use the more columns mod or something and you forget how much we usually have, I'm pretty sure it's 18 usually. Yeah, it's 2 rows, and so that would mean that we're getting 6 new ones if this is the final amount. I'm not sure, so but nonetheless I'm excited. It seems like they're finally giving us things that we wanted for a long time, and I don't know if this means that they're just finally, listening, and like they've been slowly doing that with skin tones and stuff like that. So obviously they're continuing on with that. But another part of me is like, is the Sims 4 ending? Like, I mean, there's probably like more packs to come, right? But I felt for a while now that we're getting close to the end, and then now that they're giving us these things that have needed to be in the game for years, and like suddenly it seems like they just keep giving us stuff. We're getting bunk beds, or we got bunk beds already. They improved the traits, and now we're gonna get another trait slot, and then now we're gonna get new hair colors, and then we got the new skin tones recently. Just all these things, makeup sliders. All of these things that we've been wanting for years and years finally are coming, and I don't know if it's just because they're finally listening more, or if it's because, the game is going to wrap up after a few more packs and they want the game to be complete. I have no clue. Lastly, you guys, when they were in build and buy, it's kind of blurry. I was trying to get a screenshot of the stream when it was more clear, but I think it's kind of blurry throughout the whole thing. I don't know. It was on 1080p, but it just looked kind of blurry the whole entire time. But at the bottom here, it says auto sofas when you're in the category for the living room stuff, and it's on right now. And they obviously didn't show that. They didn't like say anything about it, but are we gonna finally get sectionals? I don't know. Like this, I mean, we're familiar with auto counters, and usually that means, of course, they can just connect seamlessly. So that's kind of what this seems like. It just says auto sofas. So it's probably like the same deal, which means we could make sofas in whatever shape we want. They'll all connect. Oh my god, we've been wanting this for so long. We could make our L shapes. Guys, I'm really excited. This got me super excited. I don't know what I'm most excited for about all three things. I can't decide because like I love Create a Sim and I want to be able to customize as much as I can, but at the same time, like I use custom content hair. Now I'm using like alpha hair all the time, so they come with so many more swatches, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna love that there's new swatches there, but I won't use it as much as I would have before when I was using all Maxis Match. So there is sometimes though I'll use a Maxis Match hair, so then of course it'll be amazing. And then for the traits, I'll definitely, if that's what I think it is, like it seems like we can choose it ourselves depending on our aspiration, that'll be really cool. I'll use that all the time. But I feel like these auto sofas I actually probably use the most. Like that's gonna be so game changing for different living rooms. I'm really excited about this one, guys. Like I can't wait to see how that is. So all of this was, I guess, well, it feels like it's leaked, but like it's not, because like they did it. They leaked their own stuff. So like, I mean, I guess like kind of in a way, but at the same time, because they didn't say anything about it. So it's like they either didn't realize or they just were like seeing if we notice. But I feel like they had to, like obviously these things are there. I mean, they had to have known that this was being shown on a live stream. So I feel like it was just kind of a thing where they're not going to say anything about it. And if we notice, we notice. And kind of like, you know, it's fun for the community to like spot these things out and then we can all talk about it and be excited. So I kind of feel like that's what they're doing here. So yeah, I don't think this was an accident. At first I thought maybe, but then like when I was like, hey, there's three different things. Like I kept finding out about more. I was like, hey, this definitely had to have been on purpose. But I'm happy about it. I like when they do things like this. I think it's fun. I like when they do live streams and we get to see little things that are coming to the game in the future, but they don't say anything about it. And then we just get so excited. I mean, I'm excited. So yeah, comment down below, you guys, what you think about this. I do have the update of my game. I want to just note really quick. I couldn't decide if I should do like an actual video on the bunk beds. I don't know if I'm going to, because I'm going to be using them in my 100 baby challenge soon anyways. And I'm just going to like experience them there. And like, you know, I didn't post a video when the update came out. I didn't post that day. I let you guys know recently. My life has been all over the place for me right now. It'll be like, things should be back to normal soon. But yeah, I just like didn't post a video about it when the update came out. And obviously all of you guys have seen it now, so I don't really feel like there's a point. I will say I really like the way the bunk beds look. I'm really glad that we got loft beds, and hopefully they open up more slots for the bottom, because I did see that the slots are limited underneath the bed and like a lot of things will not work. So hopefully they add more slots in. I heard that they're supposed to, but anyways, that is not the point of this video. But yeah, I will be using bunk beds in my 100 baby challenge, just to let you guys know. I just feel like all of you guys have seen everything. The new hair improvements, amazing. I love the way those hairs look that they fixed. They look so good. And then the trait improvements I have not experienced yet. I have heard it's something you just need to figure out as you play. And then apparently eating is now faster. There's different things people have noticed. Some people have said they're not really improved very much. Some people are noticing a bunch of things. It's kind of something where like you just gotta see for yourself, you know? So yes, you guys, with that said, we're gonna do our notification shout out. So this one goes to Izzy, and they said, since we're getting bunk beds, I wonder if Generations or a child focused pack will be coming out. For example, Toddlers came out and then right after Parenthood came out. So first of all, thank you so much for your comment. And if you guys want a chance to be in a notification shout out, all you gotta do is comment down below. And I want to talk about this really quick before we wrap up this video. So I do feel like we're getting like a Generations type of pack soon, for just lots of different reasons. I talked about it in a video. Just the fact that we got bunk beds, it just, I don't know, everything is seeming like we're gonna get Generations soon. It's just really feeling like it. A lot of you guys are saying that you have that same feeling, and a lot of times the community all senses the same thing. It's kind of weird. It's like we're all connected. That sounds so creepy, but like it's true. But yes, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes soon, and I really hope so. I'm just like, hey, if it's coming, can they just tell us already? Because I need to know. But anyways, you guys, with that said, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and don't forget to leave some positivity down below. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't
feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to your bedroom?